Recording in progress.
Grand Rising, everyone. It is Thursday, December 14th. Yes. Melinda, you're so funny. Glug, glug, glug. All right, everyone. So I am feeling so much gratitude for this group. I'm just so grateful. I feel like that we're all learning and growing together and healing together. And I just had to start today by saying I'm so grateful for all of you. So thank you. So processing is what our guides want us to talk about today. So triggers when we have a trigger, we have a choice. So we can either take the pause, step away and figure it out, like how are we going to react, or we can react right away, and sometimes with our emotions and sometimes with our trauma, all of that underlying. And then when you respond, then you know you're not responding in your most authentic self, and then you feel terrible later. And we're getting better at not feeling so terrible so long and getting right back into that higher vibration. But our guides also want us to process as we go. So I'm hearing all the time in my meditations the past 2 weeks, process. So if something happens in your day, process it. And I know it's not possible at times, but they're suggesting at least 2 times a day, at least 2 full times a day, to check in with yourself, check in with your emotions, and just process. And processing can look different for everybody. Processing can be 10 minutes alone and, meditating. It could be 20 minutes of a quick, little nap. It could be crying. It could be journaling. It could be yoga. It could be stretching. It could be anything that you really enjoy, that breath work, like a 10-minute guided meditation. But so when children have tantrums, when they're little, when they're younger, when we've had tantrums, children will get over it. So they'll have their tantrum and then they process it, however they, if they get upset, they get upset, they cry, they throw themselves on the floor, whatever they do, but that's their way of processing it. One of the ways they process it, and then they move on. And then you can see a child who had the biggest meltdown in their lives, at 9 o'clock in the morning, playing and being so happy and just chill, right? Like at 9:30 or 10. So one thing that they also want us to know is that, because this was hard for me, because I was I don't even know where to start because I have so much to process. And my guide said, no, process as you go. That's the biggest thing. Process as you go. You don't have to go all the way back to your earliest trauma and work on that, and then process that, and then work on this, and then work on this, and then work on this. It is because time isn't linear. So these are just snapshots. So in the 3D reality, wherever you are, wherever you're at, if you fall from grace, if you don't fall from grace, whatever happens in your day, stop and just process it. Give yourself halfway through your day, stop and check in with yourself, breathe, reflect, process. Could I have done that differently? Or heck, I'm so proud of myself. Way to go. You know what I mean? So they really want us to start processing more during the day, during your daily activities. Okay, so with that being said, I could go on and on and on about that. But with that being said, let's place your palms facing up for receiving. Closing down your eyes, taking some time here to connect, saying good morning to yourself or good afternoon. We call upon our angels and guides, our ascended masters, all who have our highest and best intentions in mind, ancestors. Please come be with us now. Sit in this space with us now. Please help us feel, know, and see whatever we need to. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Take a deep inhale here. Let your belly rise like a balloon. Exhale. Deep inhale. Let it go. Inhale here. Release. Inhale. Exhale. Cleansing inhale in. Releasing, exhale out. A few more rounds here on your own. If you need to, want to, are led to have an audible exhale, please do. Start to imagine that your crown chakra, imagine it opening up, visualize it opening up, and there being a white stream of brilliant, bright light energy coming from that crown, connecting all the way up, 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 up into the ethers, into the astral plane, into the different dimensions, the spiritual realms. See that and feel that connection now. Allow that light energy to just pour over your entire body. Starting at that crown, allowing that energy, that light to be so healing. Allow that light to just pour into every cell of your body. That white, bright, maybe there's a color for you, healing energy as it goes through every cell of your body. We give thanks for this healing light. We give thanks for being able to heal as we go, to process as we go. We are learning now that we do not need to wait for a therapy session to process. It's wonderful to be able to process with a therapist. It's wonderful to process with a friend. It is also important to process as we go every day. Processing, releasing, seeing those emotions, seeing them, thinking about them, seeing them, feeling them, and releasing them. A non-attachment, no judgment. It happened. I learned from it, or I rocked it out. Thank you. Moving on. No longer can we store these events in our body. We need to process, remove, cleanse, and move forward. We are healing our bodies. We are healing generations, forward and backward. Our DNA is changing. We are upgrading, we are up leveling. In order to keep all of these downloads and codes, we need to be in a state of healing and processing. Process as you go. There's no reason to hold it in. We are not sick beings. We are healthy spiritual beings in an avatar. Process as you go. Let's process as we go. Process as you go. See it. Choose again. Choose a better feeling thought. Go in, touch upon it, do what you need to process, think about it, journal about it, come with it, come with peace, move on. Thank the experience, move on. Choose joy and gratitude. Those frequencies that you can turn to will bring you more blessings. They will help heal you, your body, your spiritual being. Process as you go. Don't sweep things under the rug, thinking you'll come back to it 5 weeks later when you have whatever's going on in your body, those sore muscles, those aches and pains, that sickness. Process as you go. Imagine now that you are in a beautiful, beautiful sanctuary space. Maybe this is your space that you go to in our meditations. Sit there for a moment. Stretch in your mind's eye. Dance. Lay down. Giggle. Hug yourself. Cry. Whatever it is you'd like to do in this beautiful sanctuary, safe space. Let's call upon our guides of the highest truth and compassion to enter in once more in this special sanctuary space with us, with you. Guides, what do we need to know, feel, hear, see? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to be quiet for a few moments so you can be with your guides. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You are welcome to stay in this space. If you are here and you are just, if you want to stay, please don't feel offended. I will not feel offended. Just pause or leave gently, quietly. Thank you, guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters. Thank you so much for being here with us today. As we move forward in our day, in our days to come, please help us, please help us, please help us to remember, to process, to release, so that we can have true healing daily. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taking your time now, coming back into this space, maybe wiggling fingertips and toes.
Thank you, Corina. I'm going to stay quiet.
Absolutely. So, everyone, have the most beautiful day ever. I love you all so much. Again, I'm just so humbled and grateful for being a part of this group, and learning and growing with you guys has been so humbling and amazing. And I've learned so much from all of you. And thank you. Thank you. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you guys.
yeah, does anyone else want to say anything? or feel it that they wanted to share?
Well, I just
Well, I
want to
just
share
want to share.
how wonderful that is, given that we're coming into the Christmas triggering kind of season and you get busy and not present. And that's a beautiful reminder for me because I do that all the time. I dissociate. And
Mhm.
so that's just perfect for me to like stay on track,
Mhm.
process what comes, and then you can move on with joy into the next moment. So thank you very much. I needed that, believe me.
Good.
Mhm.
Absolutely. No, it's absolutely. It's just that's what I've been learning, and it's just made my whole body feel better emotionally, physically, and then I feel like I'm better in my relationships with others because I'm not holding on to grudges. I'm not like resentful. I'm not in a state of hurt. I process and I figure it out, even if it takes me like an hour, whatever that looks like. And I know we can't always do that in the middle of our day, but they're suggesting at least 2 times a day to stop everything and travel inward and process. That's what I'm hearing, because that's what's going to help us stay healthy,
Mhm.
emotionally, spiritually, and happy. Like you said, finding that next moment of joy. Because if we're always in our trauma and we're always like, woe is me, then joy will pass us by, right?
Mhm. Totally.
So that's what I'm learning, and that's what they wanted me to share with all of you. So
Oh, there's your little bug marching around behind you there.
that's funny. Look at him. He's on the
He's
top of the couch. He's on the top of the couch.
right. I wonder if he's doing a little processing.
Yeah, he's probably processing. I love-
Thank you, Corina. That was lovely.
You're welcome, Mel.
Mhm.
Absolutely. So if there's anyone else want to share? Okay. So everyone have the most beautiful day ever. Enjoy, and process. I love you guys.